Hello everyone. We are continuing with our topic budget. This is part 2 and question 3. Given the following details, number of units and total cost. Number of units given as 5,000. Total cost is given as rupees 15,000. Number of units given as 8,000. Total cost is given as 21,000. We need to calculate the total cost for 12,500 units. Generally, total cost is TC, total cost, is defined as fixed cost plus variable cost per unit multiplied by number of units. Number of units. So it is, the relationship is considered to be a linear relationship. Linear relationship. So we can find out the slope of this. Slope is nothing but the variable cost per unit. Variable cost per unit. That is nothing but change in the total cost divided by change in the number of units. So that is nothing but 21,000 minus 15,000 divided by 8,000 minus 5,000. So that gives you 6,000 divided by 3,000. So you get rupees 2 per unit. So variable cost per unit will be 2 per unit. Now we can find out the fixed cost. For example, total cost is given as 15,000. That we know it is fixed cost plus variable cost per unit, which is 2 rupees. Number of units is 5,000. That means our fixed cost will be 15,000 minus 10,000, and that is 5,000. So we got the fixed cost. Therefore, hence, if number of units is equal to 12,500, then the total cost will be fixed cost, which is 5,000 plus 2 times 12,500. That will give us 5,000 plus 12,500 into 2 is 25,000. So the total cost works out to rupees 30,000. So that is the solution for this. Let us move on to the next question. Given the following details, these are the quantity output, what is being produced, 55,000 units, 65,000 units, 75,000 units. We have been given the particulars, direct materials, direct labor, factory overheads, selling overheads, administration overheads, and total. For each of this quantity going to be produced, how much cost was incurred, that is given. For everything, it is given. One thing we may notice that direct materials is directly a variable cost. That is, here it is 11 lakhs for 55,000 units. So, which means this will be 11,000 11 lakhs, sorry, 11 lakhs divided by no, straight away we can see 55,000. If I multiply it by 20 rupees, I get this 11 lakhs. 65,000, if I multiply it by 20 rupees, I get 13 lakhs. 75,000, if I multiply by 20 rupees, I will get 15 lakhs, which means we can say variable cost, this direct material cost will be 20 rupees per unit. is 20 per unit. And that will be multiplied with our quantity what we are planning to produce, that is 85,000 units. So that works out to 1 lakh, sorry, 17 lakhs. Similarly, if you look into the direct materials, direct labor, so here 55,000, here it is 5 lakh 50,000. 65,000, it is 6 lakh 50,000, which means straight away 10, if it is multiplied, we get this. So this is 10 rupees per unit. Multiplied by 85,000 units, we get 8 lakh 50,000. Factory overheads. Here 55,000, it is 3 lakh 10,000. 65,000, it is 3 lakh 30,000. 75,000, it is 3 lakh 50,000. So we can find out what will be the variable cost in this. So variable cost per unit is change in the cost. Let us see here factory overheads 33 lakhs. Sorry, 3 lakh 30,000 minus 3 lakh 10,000. Divided by change in the quantity, that is 65,000, 55,000. Numerator, we get 20,000. Denominator, we get 10,000, which means it is 2 per unit. That is the variable cost. So let us write it separately. Factory overheads. We already obtained variable cost as 2 per unit. Now let us find out the fixed cost. So total cost for, if I consider this 55,000, it is 3 lakh 10,000. Should be fixed cost plus variable cost per unit into the quantity. Quantity is 55,000 units. This is 3 lakh 10,000, sorry. It is 55,000. So that means our fixed cost will be 3 lakh 10,000 minus 110,000. That will give you 2 lakh. So our fixed cost is 2 lakhs. So here we have 2 lakh. We will write it here only. Therefore, for quantity 85,000 units, total cost will be, or I will say factory overheads will be 2 lakhs, which is the fixed portion, plus 2 times 85,000. So that will give you 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh 70,000. If we add, we get 3 lakh 70,000. So that will come here. Similarly, selling overheads, let us understand. Variable cost per unit will be change in the cost. That is 3 lakh 60 minus 3 lakh 20. change in the quantity, which is 65,000 minus 55,000. So this numerator will give us 40,000. Denominator will give us 10,000. So we get 4 per unit. Therefore, for 85,000 units, we will have, or rather we will have to find out first what is the component of fixed cost. So 3,20,000 is equal to fixed cost plus 4 times 55,000, which means our fixed cost will be 3,20,000 minus 2,20,000. That will give you 100,000, means 1 lakh. So therefore, for 85,000 units, selling overheads will be the fixed cost, which is 1 lakh plus 4 times 85,000. So that will give you 85,000 times 4. That will give you 1734. 34 plus 10, 44. 4 lakh 40,000. So that will come here. Then we see administration overhead, it is constant 1,60,000. So even for 85,000, it should be fixed. Now let us add this. If I add this, it is 0, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, 22, 2, 9, 17, 20, 24, 25. Let me add this. 1 lakh, 17 lakhs plus 850000 plus 370000 plus 440000 plus 160000 equal to, we get 35 lakhs 20,000. That is the total cost. That is the solution for this question.